I've been so invested with the phone hobby lately that I've almost completely forgot about my fire alarm collection. So, here's my fire alarm collection as of March 21st, 2025. I've forgotten about most of my devices I've had. However, I said, you know what? I'm bored. Let's make a video of the collection. I haven't made a full collection video yet, so I might as well. And I haven't done a fire alarm video in so freaking long. I have a few devices left out in this video. Actually, I have 3 in the garage. I'll show that right now. Okay, excuse this mess, but we have a BD10L that's really broken, as you can see. So, this is gonna go in the bin of shame. And then, somewhere down here, well, I got the Siemens remote strobe right here. Can't forget about that. Well, there goes the pole station. Probably broke it even more. But if I find it, well, here's the cover for it, right here. And, alright, so not sure where it went, but somewhere around here, maybe it's upstairs, but I have a Wheelock SR. There goes the screw, Wheelock SR. Let's see, it's different font lettering. It's a horizontal SR that's 110 candela. So I don't know where that is, but I should probably find it somewhere. But yeah, so I might as well get started with this video and filling up everything. Alright, so up there on the top left we have a Gentex Commander 3. It's a really nice alarm. And we have an EST Genesis speaker strobe. And we have a white LSM over here. I should mention that's a newer EST speaker strobe, so it's multi-candela and everything. We have a System Sensor Advanced Chime Strobe, CHR something. And then over here, I have a older AS, a newer AS, as you can see the older one doesn't have the curves. And then we have a Wheelock, no it's not Wheelock, it's DMP actually. See that? I don't have the back cover on it, but yeah, it's a DMP AH. It's the same as normally, it's just a little bit more rare. Right there we have a Spanish Spectra Advanced Ceiling Mount and the dreaded P2RL LED. And right there we have a P2RL, regular P2RL. That right there is an Integrity remote horn. That is kind of a bit of a special device. Right there. It's a fire labeled Amber 87WP. It's pretty rare actually. Heading over there, we have a Genesis remote strobe, which is on its way out, as you can see. Back of it. This one's actually, I believe, the Mertone. This one's a horn strobe. We'll take it down a horn strobe to see it. You guys see on it. I don't know. I think it was sold as like a Mertone. I always thought it was sold in like a Mertone box. I don't remember. Over there, we have a True Alert remote horn. People say it's a Quick Alert, and I think people who say that are stupid. Because there's no difference. It is basically a True Alert, but it's just without the True Alert depending on it. 4901 9820. It's a selectable Smart Sync and free run. Right there is a System Sensor low frequency horn strobe, or horn rather. Duh. And right over there we have a Wheelock ET70WP ceiling mount version. You can see it's ceiling mounted, or what it's supposed to look like with the fire lettering. Wheelock MT24 LSM, just like the Gentex Commander 3, it's a great alarm. Just a little bit older. RS set, I think this one might be an RS. So many RS sets and RS. This one's an RS 2415W. Pretty thinking now, obviously. Gentex mini horn strobe. GX90S for 1575WR. And there goes that. And then right over here we have a Gentex mini horn. A newer mini horn, just the mini horn. They don't make mini horn strobes of these. GX93R. This one's pretty recent, September something. Oh yeah, I forgot to forget, but that LED L series is actually a first gen. And yes, there's already a second gen, technically. I don't know. I'm not completely sure if this one likes FWR. I haven't been able to completely test it. So the only panel I have has pretty bad FWR on it, so it's not really a fair test. However, I don't know. It's still one of the very early models. I believe this one was made in September or October 2024, something ridiculously early like that. And then we have an Alexa remote strobe. Honestly, the Alexas are my favorite LED devices. They're like, in my personal opinion. Spectrum Classic S1224MC, BG12, regular BG12, with a missing handle on it. And then right here I have two alert speaker strobes. This one's a pretty rare Gentex blue alert speaker strobe. And it's actually really cool. However, it's still appears to flash white. It's not, it has to be like, I think it has to be a darker blue in order for it to appear as blue. Because it still appears white, but if you get that point, the point of it. A amber, we like the 70WP alert speaker strobe, zoom out. Both of these speaker strobes are something you would find like a military base or something like that. Of course, this one's a weatherproof model. Something that's weird because it's red too. System sensor 80A mass. This one doesn't have the clip, so it's just gonna do warble. Plug it in. Mass 24, 15, 75, 80A. The masses are really great alarms. They're classic alarms. They have a lot of nice tones. This right there is a Wheelock SLM strobe. Sadly, this doesn't work. I don't know why. It's a pretty rare device. And I have it on this Wheelock back box, and that's what it came with. Put that back on. We have a Gentex SHG 241575WR. Again, a really nice device. It's not multi-tone, but still. I really like the tone I'm using. I like how it has built-in march time too, which is not something you see on very many electronic horns. That practically no other electronic horns have march time. Maybe a few does. Edwards Integrity speaker strobe, power saver strobe. Again, not too common. I don't think it's rare per se. However, it's definitely uncommon. You won't come across it on eBay every day. Here's a Cerberus Powertronics. This one's still addressable pole station. I really don't like these pole stations. They're weird. I hate the hex screws on them. I didn't even bother resetting it. It's a little simplex alert or alarm thing. I have a key version of this. I just don't know where it is at the moment. And then I have two of those Powertronics. Yeah, those ones are actually incandescent. Little lamp things. And, oh yeah, I forgot to include this. It's on the floor, but I have this. This one's actually a Siemens brand, actually. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a indicator. It's for duck detection stuff. I had another one of these, but I forgot the LED. I'm gonna put that there for like a frisbee. I have two Siemens speaker strobes. These are actually really nice speaker strobes. They sound nice. Strobes on them are pretty bright. And yeah. And right there I have a Wheelock sync module. This one's an early model. As you can see, actually sounds a bit different from the newer. I forgot what was the difference between the newer models, because I guess they're like about the same. Like the LSM or SM. Oh yeah. The LSM was dual, but this was just a single module pants. Older, I think those may have came out around the same time as the Syncable, as Wheelock's first Syncable devices. which were like vertical. I know they were vertical. It was kind of weird. It's like I think it was like the vertical ASs, the very, very, very early ones. That's when that came out. But the Waylock sync protocols remain the same as to modern Alexas, so those will still work with modern devices. Now over here, I have a System Sensor 1400 smoke detector. It's a conventional ionization detector. And then I have a Honeywell pole station, which I bought from Devin 2 years ago, or aka Black Lightning 4547. I'd say about 2 years ago. I kind of forgot. And then this is the Potter 120 volt AC bell. I don't even know if this bell works or not, but yeah, it's here. I haven't even tested it. You might as well test it sometime. Gentex Commander 1. I don't know why that's there. It's not Fire 1, but that's a Honeywell Wave. It's a original Wave. Older one. EST Genesis Chime. There's the Frisbee remote indicator. I threw it earlier. Get that out of here. TrueAlert strobe. This one's Smart Sync. 4904-9331. And this one is, I don't think it's selectable Candela. There's no way to tell based on the model number because some packs, model numbers kind of stink. Alright, I mean, I think it has the little asterisk thing or whatever. Like that's a green asterisk. I don't forget what that means, but I don't know why they couldn't just use plain text. System Sensor PC 245075. Pretty classic alarms. And then I have a notifier, and whatever this is, BNG1. My elementary school had these in the portables, and this is a really nice pull station. It's just really, really hard to pull, and Rod Arvin on Washington Post has touched this pull station, so yeah. Waylock ZNS. Oh yeah, I might as well show the bathroom strobe. I forgot about that, but I just have a strobe in the bathroom. I don't have it hooked up to anything. It's a Siemens branded ZRS, and I just have it here as a decoration. The wires just go into the closet, and as you can see, it goes down here. It's hooked up to nothing. So, yeah. But sometimes I can put a 12 volt battery there and it works. And right there I have a pretty sad little Waylock strobe light. I'm missing the screws for it. But yeah. ADT BG12L. It's a really nice position. BNG1R. Same as that, but just red and newer. Coming over here, we have a Sunplex strobe plate. I haven't even tested this one. This one does use point text, so I can tell it's 110 candela. I believe this one is a selectable. It's 4904 or 9185. I hate simplex model numbers with a passion. This one's a notifier adjustable detector. CPX551. And that's not the right base for it, but yeah. And then right here, a simplex adjustable heat detector. 4908, 97, 92 base. The actual model of the head is a 49, 498, 97, 33. But yeah, this one's an IDNet base, as you can see. And I don't have a simplex adjustable handle, so I can't use this. RIP. Same story with this. I don't have a pan for this. It's a little simplex announcer. This one's with the 4005. And then I have a System Sensor mini horn. This one's one of the classics. PA400 RF. I keep forgetting all these small numbers. It's been a while. But this one's pretty rare. It has the little fire lettering on it. It's actually really nice. Two Waylock exceeders. One of them has the label fell. I don't know if it's not that one. I don't know where the label went. I don't think it's even in there anymore, but like the little label fell out of it. It was just stuck in the thing, as far as I remember. Wheelock MIZ24. This one's the older one, not even the one that has temporal. It just goes beep! And that's not a good demonstration of it. It goes beep! Okay, I can't do that. But this one's a Radionics NS. Pretty rare. I don't know, it's not there. But it's a Wheelock Radionics NS. Really cool, really rare. And we love the Tronics around here. And no, I'm not a combination Bergen Fire Glower person, but Radionics is nice, so I love Radionics. And Leo is an inside joke, FYI. S12, whoa, I'm thinking that wrong. S24 1575. Really nice. I really like the white classics. And so there's just like some 90s, early 2000s vibe for them, especially when you see them like in like a retail store. That gives you that nice vibe. And they're really nice. The older classics. I prefer the older classics over the newer classics. Because they have the screw thing, which is a lot better than the stupid pull tab that they have. I'm glad they went back to the screws on the Advances and the L series. And then system sensor sync module over here. Edwards mini horn strobe. Older one, Terry one. Bosch pole station. That's something you'd see in Walmart or something. Here's my Ghana E7WP, but it's not the actual speaker part's not attached to it, and the screws, but I can fix that. Another BG10, it's my first BG10. I don't like the BG10s. They're super fragile, because this one's also broken too. Well, maybe part of it's my fault, but still. And then that's the E90. And you can see it's not attached. I had an E70, but I kind of broke the speaker on it. See my speaker strobe? This one's in RSS. In fact, this one was my first alarm, actually. As far as I'm aware. My very first fire alarm. I don't even know where the cover is for it. It's somewhere. Siemens. This one's not a UMNT. This one's a... God, I hate these alarms because stupid circuitry is exposed. UMHWMCS. It's multi-condola. Single tone. And BG12LX. I forgot to mention, but that and that strobe over there. And I'll get to that later. That newer notifier address detector. I got it from college. My aunt used to work at security there. And yeah, the maintenance gave me those alarms for free. And I have a Spectral Classic horn strobe multi-condola P1224MC. I had the tape on it because I used to have it on my wall behind me. Kida 270 SPO, Spectral Advance, Simplex. God, I hate them on. That's a pole station. I need to know about it. It's a Simplex conventional pole station. Powertronics lamp. I have another one of these. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned it. There's the other one. I mentioned it earlier. A Few Fire device. It's a Canadian model for the key lock and everything. I hate these pole stations so much. I cut the wires are coming off. I need to solder on new wires, obviously. FCI MS2. Wheelock. This is a Wheelock 7004T. 115. The horn doesn't sound the greatest on it. I think that's because I'm messing with the screws. Because I got this new old stock, so it should be fine. In theory. Curiosity, FSP851 was talking about earlier. It's a addressable photoelectric detector. Oh yeah, this detector is ionization yet. I think I forgot to mention that. Simplex, conventional heat detector, 4098, 9402 of the base for it somewhere, but it's a really nice detector. Here's another RS radio, which is this one. EST Sega 270 carried it to conventional, but the wire fell off of it. So womp womp. GXS. There's a chunk missing. You can see right there. BG12L. It's in bad condition. Luck Mini Horn. Notifier BG12. And then coming over here, the Wheelock. We've got the model. I don't remember the models. E9070 IS24. And there's that cover again. And then right there I have a thing. Mini horn thing. So yeah, that's the fire alarm collection for the most part. I probably left out some things, however. I don't think that really matters too much, I guess. But yeah, that concludes my fire alarm collection video. Thank you for watching. I did another view of it. That's it. Thank you for watching.